Now that you have understood the lesson, A Story of Sea Turtles, let us move on to the English workshop. Question 1. Form groups, discuss the first two paragraphs, which you can't do, but you have to use the first two paragraphs and try to present their content in the form of a series of conversations among volunteers, and the second one among volunteers and the villagers. Okay, so this is called dialogue writing, and a dialogue is a conversation between two or more people. There are two examples here. The first one is only among the volunteers, and the second conversation is among volunteers and the villagers. You have to continue both the exercises, having at least 5 pairs of conversations. Remember to use interjections and questions appropriately. Keep your sentences short. Question 2. Prepare a short note on sea turtles with the help of the information given in the passage. This is paragraph writing. You have to use the given points in your paragraph. They must feature in your paragraph. And those points are the types of turtles found in the world and in India, their place in marine ecology, their nests and nesting habits, dangers to turtle eggs and the hatchlings, and the reasons why they are protected, and the Act of 1972. The next question. Prepare a poster to illustrate or to show how the turtle eggs were protected and are being protected. And you have to include the following in the poster. Some pictures of sea turtles and their habitat, where they live, information about turtle nests and eggs, a picture and information about a protected nest, an appeal, a request to the public to spread awareness about their conservation, some data or figures regarding the achievements so far. Now, this is a new topic for you, that is poster making. The points given above should be read and used. Use your creativity to present them in the form of a poster. These two examples are posters. You can see one over here where probably the person who has made this poster is good in drawing, and this is a more professional one, printed one, but both of them have a title: Save Sea Life, Do Not Disturb the Sea Turtle Nest. Now you have got the topic of turtle eggs, so please don't copy these. You have to do things, make a poster on turtle eggs and their protection, and use all these points which are given. The points which are given. Now you can use a combination of both of these, and that will be a good way to make a poster. Question 4. Prepare a simple brochure regarding the homestay facilities made available in villages. Form groups and discuss the points you will use in the brochure. You can't do that as of now, so you make your own points. Remember to include the precaution that tourists have to take at the site in your brochure. So, in brochure making, first of all, what is a brochure? A brochure is an informative paper giving you information, or a document which is used for advertising. This can be folded into 2 or 3, or an entire paper can be folded into 8 different parts. There are different types of brochures. This is an example of a brochure which was used for homestay in another place. But I've just given you this to get an idea of what is a brochure. So you have a main page here, and then you can have other information put here. Let us see what is that other information. Homestay in villages are a means to escape the daily routine and the noise of the cities. In your homestay brochure, you need to explain the location and give a complete description of the facilities available. Now this location is like, you can say it's 15 kilometers from the station, or next to some important location which is very famous. And you can have to give a description, whether it's a one room, whether there is AC. Use your imagination and you can write whatever you want to. Imagine images of the room that can be rented, and the local areas for visitors to see must be given. Now, visitors or tourists will come to see the hatchlings for 1 or 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, maybe one day. And then what do they do after that? So to advertise, you have to put the local hotspots, or the important areas where tourists would like to go and see. So you can either go and you can check out what is Velas, or you can imagine and make a brochure of your own. These are some other examples of brochures. Okay, the information given here, this is in another language, and here it is about the Velas Turtle Festival. Don't lose sight of the question and what is the topic they have asked you. They have asked you to have homestay in Velas. So you make your poster according to, or your brochure, sorry, according to that. Question 5. Explain the idea of conservation of nature through livelihood, briefly, using the example given here. Now, this is an example of expansion of idea. Now, the idea of conservation of nature through livelihood explains that by conserving or saving nature, we can build ourselves a livelihood enough of money to run our families. Now, the villagers of Velas initially used to steal turtle eggs and kill turtles. But today, Velas is a tourist spot well known for its efforts towards conservation of turtles. Now, conservation of nature means to save or to protect nature, and that's what the local villagers in Velas were doing. They were protecting turtles and earning their livelihood. People go and do their jobs and get paid their salaries at the end of the month. But in Velas, this job of protection of turtles had a dual purpose. Not only did they get paid through homestay and other tourist activities, but very important, they were also helping to conserve nature. Now that is the meaning of conservation of nature through livelihood. Okay, we're protecting nature and also earning. Now, you can use the example which I have given you, or you can create your own expansion of idea. Okay, you could end in this manner. Thus, in exchange for livelihood, the locals from Velas protected nature and coexisted in harmony with nature. Prepare a bullet point presentation on the following. You have two presentations you have to make. The first one is scope for tourism in your locality, and the second, prudent utilization of natural resources. Now, scope for tourism in your locality, meaning if you have any tourist kind of thing in your locality, like for example mangrove areas or a sanctuary, then what is the scope for tourism there? And the second topic is prudent utilization of natural resources. I will be showing you an example on that. Your topic is a bullet point presentation. Okay. Now, what can you do in a bullet point presentation, or how is it useful? Now, in a bullet point presentation, a long, very boring paragraph can be conveyed to a reader in few short, concise and to the point statements. Now, if I tell you to write a paragraph on this picture, types of natural resources, okay, and the prudent utilization. So you can write, there are so many types of natural resources like plants, animals, soil, mineral, water, air, etc. then how they are useful to all of us, okay, to humans and to animals, how they are useful, and then how we can look after or use them carefully. Now the same thing can be put like this. Use your bullets over here. This is the topic given to you, and from that long paragraph I pick out the important statements and write them down. Useful things are got from nature. Second important statement, things got from nature are used for survival, for us to live, like water, air, soil, etc. Therefore, use natural resources less. And the methods to be used can be reuse them and recycle them. And very important, why they should be conserved? For future generations. Now you can use any bullet shape for your presentation, but you see that I have used a single type, only one type of bullet point throughout the presentation, and try to keep it to 6 bullet points only. Next question, some more examples of clauses. Here you only have to underline the main clause. What is the main clause? To recap, a main clause is a group of words which have a subject and a verb, and it makes complete sense. So in the first sentence, there are a few people in every village who keep combing the beach in the early hours of the morning throughout the year. So there are a few people in every village is the main clause. Who keep combing the beach in the early hours of the morning throughout the year doesn't make full sense. So we have the main clause. When a female turtle comes to the shore to nest and lay eggs, incomplete. The complete statement of the main clause, she leaves behind a trail just like a track of wheels on the sand. Third sentence, the egg hunters follow this trail right up to the nest. That makes complete sense. So that is the main clause, which is about half a meter deep, doesn't make complete sense. So this is the subordinate clause. I picked out the main clauses for you here. And lastly, you can go through this and check out all the riddles that the poor Olive Ridley has to solve.